sitting there sometime. He'll pop his head in, and he's got a key to the place. And so it's been cool to just kind of give my check to him every month. Usually some schools pay players, we have to pay the coach, and so it's been fun.
Do you address the check to like William, or do you address it to Dabo?
I have to put it to his foundation.
Oh, to his foundation.
Yeah, and so yeah, so it's pretty.
What kind of roommate is Will? Is he like Dabo, or is he different?
Yeah, he's a little quirkier than Coach Sweeney, which is probably hard to believe. He makes sure I'm eating right. I like to eat a lot of Zaxby's and kind of bad food, but he's kind of got my diet a little better. And he's really just gotten me better, honestly. He's been a good roommate from that standpoint. Is if I'm being lazy or I'm not doing something I'm supposed to do, he kind of pushes me to being my best. So it's been cool.
What was it like for you to see him score that touchdown?
Yeah, it was cool. I thought he had a touchdown at Florida State. He kind of had it in one hand, and then they ended up being an interception. Which I don't know how it was an interception, but to be able to see him score against Louisville, that was a unique moment for me. That's my roommate. That's one of my best friends, and so it was cool to. I know he had been practicing, and he's grown up around the program and dreamed about that day his whole life, and so it was cool to watch.
Final question for you: When Rich Krampanis was handing you the Zoneman Trophy, did you think that you would at one point have this trophy and then a national championship trophy and all the other ones that are next to that one?
Never in a million years. I mean, I dreamed about it, but I never thought it would happen. But yeah, I mean, we won Zoneman my junior and senior year, and I was actually home and I guess last week for Christmas, and I saw him up in the closet, and I just kind of thought about my journey for a little bit. So the Zoneman was I guess my first award. Really, it's something that I always loved.
Did you have to give a good pet deposit to Dabo? How's the puppy?
Oh, he's good. My puppy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he doesn't let him live with me. So the Golden's with my fiance, and the Black Lab is at hunting school. So he said no dogs in the house.
So Darian Kendrick and Justin Ross said they make better catches than you. Is that true?
Maybe. I mean, they don't show it, but they might. I don't know.
I mean, those guys, they're really confident in their answer now.
Yeah. I mean, that's just how they are. I mean, do you think you can catch better?
Yes, most definitely.
We'll see on Saturday.
All right. Like that. Competition on.
Dabo's already gifted forward that number 13 dirty white boy jersey to Brandon Spector. Do you know Brandon, and what can you tell Brandon and what to expect, and what has he got to live up to?
Yeah, no, I mean, Brandon, I had him in camp, so it was cool. I had Balin in camp, in summer camp, and he was in my group, and then he came to Clemson, and 2 years later I was able to have Brandon in my group as well, and I remember just seeing him, and he was special. I mean, he's a really good player, and I'm excited about him having number 13, and I know I've talked to Adam and Grisham about him, and they're excited as well. And so they have more to look up to in Adam and Tyler than me, for sure. Adam's had a great career in the NFL so far, and so we're all kind of emulating Adam right now.
So, stadium, does it live up to the hype?
It does, yeah. I mean, it's a lot, in my opinion, it's kind of like Arizona. That's kind of how I envision it, but everything is just super nice. Every seat is a stadium seat. There's no bleachers. It's just kind of like a Rolls Royce. It's just like Italian leather. Like, it's just nice. And so the first day of practice, I was just looking at the jumbotron and just taking all in. It was hard to focus at times.
How do you stay